Hi everyone, my name is Shiva. My subject is Managerial Economics. In this subject, I will choose one topic that is demand and supply. What is the demand and supply? Demand and supply are fundamental concepts in economics that describes how the quantity of a good or service consumers are willing to buy and the quantity of producers willing to sell interact to determine the market price and quantity. What is the demand? Demand refers to the quantity of a good or service that consumers are willing and able to purchase at various prices over a certain period of time. Typically, as the price of a good decreases, demand increases, and vice versa, which is known as the law of demand. What is the supply? Supply refers to the quantity of a good or service that producers are willing and able to sell at various prices over a given period of time. Generally, as the price of a good increase, supply increases, and the price of good decrease, supply decreases, which is known as the law of supply. Equilibrium. The equilibrium price is the price at which the quantity demanded equals the quantity supplied. If the price is above equilibrium, there will be excess supply, means surplus. And if it is below equilibrium, there will be excess demand, means shortage. These concepts help to explain how price and quantity of good and service are determined in a market economy. Scope of demand and supply. The scope of demand and supply extends behind the basic interaction of buyer and seller. These concepts are crucial for understanding how markets work, inflation, various aspects of the economy, price determination. The interaction between demand and supply determines the price of good and service in a market. Resource allocation. The balance between demand and supply helps allocate resources efficiently in an economy. When demand exceeds supply, su- resources are shifted to produce more of that good, and when supply exceeds demand, resources may be diverted elsewhere. Market equilibrium. Demand and supply drive the equilibrium point where the amount of good consumers want to buy matches the amount producers want to sell, ensuring stability in price and quantities. Market changes in shifts. Changes in demand or supply due to factors like income levels, production technology, or government policies can cause shifts in the market, affecting price and quantities. Economic planning and policy making. Governments use demand and supply principle to formulate policies like taxes, subsidies, and price control to achieve desired economic outcomes such as inflation control, employment growth, or poverty education reduction. Types of demand. There are five types of demand is there. First of all, individual demand. The quantity of good or service a single consumer is willing to buy at various prices. Market demand. The total quantity of a good or service demanded by all consumers in the market at various prices. Price demand. The relationship between the price of a good and the quantity demand, typically shown as a demand curve. Income demand. Demand changes as a consumer income changes, inflation the ability to purchase goods and services. Cross demand. The demand of for a good may be influenced by the price changes of related goods. Example, subsidy or complementary goods. Types of supplies. There are five or six types as is there. Individual supply, market supply, short-run supply, long-run supply, elastic supply, and inelastic supply also is there. What is the individual demand supply? The quantity of a good or service a single producer is willing to supply at various prices. Market supply. The total quantity of a good or service that all producers in the market are willing to supply at various prices. Short-run supply. The supply of goods in the short term, where some production factors like example are fixed. Means short term means daily wages. This kind of also come to short term supply. Long run supply. The supply of goods in the long term, where all production factors, example capital and labor, can be adjusted. Why should we are using capital and labor? means without capital we not run business, and also without labor we cannot do the any working also. That is the reason long and supply we should maintain capital and labor. Elasticity supply. When the supply of good responded significantly to changes in prices. Inelastic supply. When the supply of good is not responsive is very responsive to changes in price. Both demand and supply types have wide application and are essential for understanding economic behavior, market fluctuations, and governmental economic strategies. These all are the de- demand and supply. Thank you, guys.